getting started with our lower back and hip series, we're going to stretch our calves. Nothing fancy. I am using a foam roller half dome or half round. You can roll up a towel or use a block of wood, but your calves store an unbelievable amount of tension that pull on the legs, pull on the hips and lower backs. So what you want to do is one at a time, be really intentional about this. You don't want to, sometimes if you're just leaning into the wall, it's not really getting a good stretch. So you want to be really intentional, spend your time in each position, do one foot, then the other, and do both of them at the same time. And make sure your back's straight, keep your hips back, and you're getting not only a calf stretch, but a hamstring stretch at the same time. And finally, going back to the single leg, you can just slowly inch your left foot forward, but keep your back straight and keep your body back, your hips above that right foot. Then we're going to move right down to the floor, and these are just simple, easy hip openers. You're going to lay all the way down and just bring one knee out to the side, and you're going to want to let this sit here for 2 or 3 minutes and really try to open up the front of your pelvis. One side, then the other, slowly letting that knee get closer and closer to the ground. And then you're going to cross your legs. And you do want to be totally relaxed, laying down. Cross the legs, same thing, slowly letting those knees go to the bottom, 2 or 3 minutes. Switch the cross, same thing again. And then finally, into the seated cross-leg position. Back straight, you don't want to be rolled over too far, and really open up the front of the hips. This is a good seating position. Instead of sitting on your couch, sit on the floor and really open up the hips at the same time, no matter what you're doing. Finally, we're going to move into a little bit of a quad stretch. There's a lot of different ways to do this. Old hurdlers stretch. Go back as far as you can. Same thing, you want to spend a good 2 to 3 minutes on each of them. And finally, you can go for just a little bit variation in the quad stretch right into this position. Both sides, 2 or 3 minutes. Always remember to keep your back as straight as possible.